I am going to introduce one of those very dynamic speakers that I mentioned earlier, Michaela Stith. Yes. Michaela Stith, her pronouns are she and her. She is a Black mixed-race Alaskan born and raised in Anchorage. She is the author of Whelp, Climate Change and Arctic Identities, a travel memoir exploring environmental justice in the Arctic. Aurora is a musician and outdoor enthusiast born and raised in Lower Tanana Dene lands with a degree in politics from Whitman College. She has experience working in consumer advocacy and grant-making organizations, electoral campaigns, and grassroots racial justice movements. In other past lives, she's been an archaeologist, a teacher, a freelance web and graphic designer, and a student and facilitator of group work aimed at healing around climate grief. In her free time, she writes and plays music and runs and skis with her dog. She's passionate about using her love of personal connection and storytelling to help advance the movement toward a just and life-sustaining future for Alaska. So today, Michaela and Aurora and friends will come up and present the film Listen to Heal, which is a poetic visual exploration of a community-led creative arts project aimed at better understanding and restoring our relationship with Gath, king salmon, and Kahik birch. Relatives as we navigate our feelings around climate change in Alaska. Gath and Kahik are words from the Binti Kanaga Lower Tanana dialect, spoken in the interior region of Alaska. Guided by the voice and wisdom of Atna elder Fred John, this film invites viewers to pause, to listen, to sing, and to dream together. How might we be in better relationship to the natural world around us? Please give a warm welcome to Michaela and her team.
Hey, really quick, wanted to introduce myself. My name is Rodney Evans. I am Koyukon Dene, Inupiaq, and Gwich'in. I'm from the village of Rampart, Alaska on the Yukon River, and I'm a filmmaker, an Arctic Youth Ambassador, and I was a part of this workshop this last summer.
And I'm Zach. I'm an Inupiaq and Ashkenazi Jewish, and I live in Fairbanks, and I'm in a PhD program out at UAF. And I was also invited to be a participant, and I feel so honored and lucky.
So a little bit about this film. It didn't come out of nowhere. We actually were going through 3 workshops prior to the filming that you will see. The purpose of this community workshop was to be able to navigate our grief for the changing climate. As you know, we're losing many of our relatives. Just the world around us is changing very quickly. And in our climate work at Native Movement, at Fairbanks Climate Action Coalition, Alaska Interior Native Educators, and the UAF Climate Scholars, we found that there was a need to really address the emotions that came up when we started talking about the science and the facts of climate change. And so we gathered first in May 2023, and that was right when the birch were popping and you saw the green leaves coming out. And then we met again in July 2023 when the salmon were hitting the nets. And during those times, we were using our hands. We made birch bark baskets. We made salmon skin medicine bags while we were talking about how those relatives were being impacted.
Yeah, so then for our final weekend, it was, the focus was on music. And for me, as a musician and as somebody who is involved in climate justice work, you know, I see the importance of the arts and particularly music all the time in my work, but this was a particularly big experience of that, of seeing the power of the arts to kind of crack through the hardness of our hearts that can be, it can be so easy to not be emotionally engaged when the work we're doing is so hard and the things that we're up against seem so insurmountable. And so it's just so important to be able to find ways to connect in the emotional way, because that can be a way to keep us going. And so seeing, you'll see in this film, we got Yo-Yo Ma involved. And what you won't see in this film is we also had Patty Gonia and Quinn Christopherson involved. So it's kind of this massive scale thing that we all just sort of dreamed up and executed. And I think that for me was also another kind of metaphor for our work in climate justice, is just dreaming big, seeing like how, we can just actually dream up what we really want to create and then do it. So, yeah. So, do you guys want to say a little bit more?
Yeah, what this project meant for me was a way to exercise grief and mourning in a way that is both tangible and collective. So that our mourning, rather than being what we've talked about, rather than being a form of pacification and a form of alienation, it catalyzes us to participate in the betterment of change, and with the theme of remembering forward and being with our birch relatives, our salmon relatives, and with each other, that when we remember how things were, and still to a certain extent remember how things are, it informs us on a better, more liberatory future for all of us and all of our relatives. And this was a perfect example of that, and allowed me individually and collectively to exercise that mourning process actively, artfully, and politically and beautifully. And so, yeah.
So just to finish up our remarks before we start the film, throughout the workshops, we also had elders there telling us stories as we were navigating, and we were learning from them. And one of the big architects of this project can't be here today. Her name is Princess Desiree Johnson. Many of you probably know her from Molly of Denali, but she also produced this film. And currently she's in Aotearoa premiering the film. And we are lucky here to be able to show it as well. So thank you. Take it away.
Our ears start opening to different sound. We start hearing a different sound of wind. We start seeing different things. I just don't know how to explain it, but it seems like something opened up to us that we never thought it was there. But it's out there. It's there. It's there. It seems like they're blessing us and telling us we're here.
We welcome you, everybody from far and near. Thank you for being here, sharing this time and space with us. I hope you take something good from this. You always want to come to a space and leave with something good. So each and every one of your hearts be open to this experience in good ways.
When we were salmon, Yukon Copper, Kuskokwim, Nushagak, Susitna, Kenai, Tanana, Slana. Oceans and rivers once teeming with life.
The first salmon, it came, hi-yo, 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 hee, you know. He'd yell around the village, and we'd all know the salmon coming. And when they catch a first salmon with dip net, they'd let that salmon go back into the water. There are structures and ways that we honor salmon.
I'm going to turn to the audience and ask people to stand and join in this workout. So that we don't have to move in a circle. Right. Yeah.
So the idea is that the three cards you have will sound different from the other ones. You know, bottom trawlers scraping, that sound will probably be a different sound than tails thrash in anguish.
We use our voice, an expression of our love for one another, human and salmon, where water greets land. Let us make ceremony. Let us sing back life. Let us grieve together. Let us honor what is left so that we might see once again full nets and busy fish camps. This is the way it used to be. This is the way it could be again.
When you have a safe place, creativity happens. You need safety. And you provided that safety in a very short period of time. You made all of our hearts beat together.
In the spirit of Katie John, we will protect our way of life. Our way of life. Our way of life.
heard it. I'm glad I see it. I'm glad I seen something that our ancestors probably enjoy. I think it's what they fought for us, their kids, to see something like that, so that we would love, and take care of what was given to us or handed down to us.
Woo, what a beautiful film. Give it, yeah. Yat edo kehe she ne bige dash Jeanette khachini neshlen do tkhojini bashish chin do ashian dashanella ednes neshlen. My name's Ine. I'm Navajo and Thana'atham. I am the executive director at Native Movement, and I'm excited to share some things with you this morning, along with.
I'm Nawea. I work at Native Movement. So Nawea, I saw Claude Late Koch Einach, Austin Tagaban, Yechut Sag, Ishas, Duck Dane Ton, Leet Guhasawa Wooshki Ton, Sheet Ka Dachaya Uhan. I'm Nawea. I work at Native Movement. I'm Kagwan Ton from the Box House in Sitka. And good morning.
Good morning. Right.
Oh, we could practice, right? Our
yes, tell
real
us.
quick. Yak A.
Yak A.
Tsutat.
Tsutat.
Yak A.
Yak A.
Tsutat.
Tsutat.
Yak A. Tsutat.
Yak A. Tsutat.
Oh, that means good morning.
All right. We're going to learn some Tlingit while we're down here, right? Or some of you came down, some of you came up. But this morning we wanted to just share a little bit about how we got here, is Just Transition, to the third Just Transition Summit. Woo! Third Alaska Just Transition Summit. So the first one that we had was in January of 2020. But first off, Just Transition, it's like, what does this even mean? To quote some of our folks that we really look up to at Movement Generation, change is inevitable, but justice is not. And that's what we mean with Just Transition, right? Change is constant, but the advocacy for justice and equality is what we're all here for as we navigate that change. So our first summit was in 2020 in Fairbanks in January. It was -40. Who was at that first summit? All right, the -40 club. The second summit was in Anchorage a couple years ago. And who was at that summit? All right, it's growing. Yeah. We always say remembering forward. That's actually our understanding of how we're justly and equitably transitioning, right? Because it's not new. This isn't new things that we're making up. These are, or that we're creating. Some of it, right? But we have histories as indigenous peoples from our lands of living in right relationship with each other and with the land for thousands of years. And so, like you heard yesterday, we're remembering that forward. And so the first summit was titled Kostrelnye, which meant remembering forward. And the second summit was
I think it was Nurelnik. Yeah.
Nagolnik, which is in Dena'ina, which means essentially also remembering forward. And then this year's summit. Yes.
I constantly am making this joke about how the other languages, it's like one word and then think it, we're like, here's a whole paragraph.
So we're going to practice it again. Unless we,
oh, yeah, we could.
Do you want to say more about Just Transition, though?
Oh, no. You said, I think that's what.
This is a comedy show? Okay, we're going to practice again.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just practice that. Kaya.
Kaya.
Aya ye.
Aya ye.
Gachtusane.
Gachtusane.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Aya ye.
Aya ye.
Gachtusane.
Gachtusane.
Kaya. Aya ye.
Aya ye.
Gachtusane.
Gachtusane.
Okay, you got it, right? Kaya aya ye gachtusane.
Kaya aya ye gachtusane.
Good job. We have the whole week, so we'll get better and better.
We also just want to recognize some of the core organizations bringing this event together from the beginning to now. And those are from one of the organizations that started out with us was Native Peoples Action, also Native Conservation.
Native Conservancy.
Conservancy. Alaska Community Action on Toxics. I see a bunch of them over here. Alaska Public Interest Research Group. They're somewhere. Alaska Center folks. Just
also somewhere.
Also some. Raise your hands. Fairbanks Climate Action Coalition. And of course, Native Movement. And before we transition off the stage, I just want to recognize the Just Transition Collective is a collective of organizations and individuals across the state. So all of you are now part of this collective. And we're growing. We're growing, we're changing this state. We're talking about what do economies look like beyond an extractive economy? Because our elected leadership has not been doing that, it became an imperative of ours to come together and talk about that. How are we building communities that get to that healing, that bring that food back to our tables? That's what we're here to do. So we're going to be going to the Capitol to do. And you're all a part of that. You're already doing great work within all the places that you're working. And we hope that more and more gets sparked, more collaborations get sparked from this. And we want to recognize also that as a collective, we have a director of our Just Transition Collective. Yes. Where is she? There she is in the back. Tiara Davis. If you haven't met Tiara, she likes to work quietly behind the scenes, but she and the Just Transition Collective have staff, which is Leah and Melissa. And the support from all the organizations have made this happen. And so thank you all for being here, and we'll move on, huh? Yeah. Thanks. Oh yeah, introduce.
Yeah. Up next, we have Renee Kulp with Hatuch Lachish. Yeah?
Hi. Good morning. I just called Nawaya up to dance with us, too. He's so good at yeah, sure, I'll do it. Ganesh Chish, Nawaya. Ganesh Chish, for having me here this morning. Let's see. Impromptu, just like yesterday. Can you sing a song? Yeah, I'll figure it out. So let's see. I was heading out to the summit this morning, and my wife said, have a good time with your buddies. And it does feel like a buddy conference. The community that has been created here by Just Transition is beautiful. And so we aren't a dance group. This is not the Hatuch Lachish dance group. This is just my buddies that I went, oh my gosh, they asked me to sing, so could you come with me? And what I would like to invite you all to do is to stand up and dance, if you would like. If there are any Chukanadi or Chukanshaw in the audience, please come up. We're going to be singing the Chukanadi entrance and exit. If you know the song and want to be up here singing and dancing, come on up. If you just want to be up here singing and dancing, come on up. Come on down. We sang this song yesterday, and I wanted to sing it again this morning because it's a good song to get us moving, but I also wanted to tell the story behind it because I believe that it will help bring our good medicine into the space today and as we move forward. So this song, the Chukanadi, is known as an entrance and an exit and is used as both. It was composed by a Chukanadi Ikt, or shaman. Feel free to stretch while I'm doing this short introduction. It was composed for a competition of Ikts during a ku'ich, which is a gathering. It's an invitation to be invited. There was a competition that the Ikts were to come and show their strength, their power, their healing. And on the third day of the ku'ich, the Chukanadi shaman had not only not presented their strength, their medicine, but they hadn't even shown up. Right? Seriously. And thank you, that was perfect timing. People began to poke fun at the Chukanadi for having a powerless shaman. And on the third day, the shaman showed up in his canoe with all of his tools, his Ikt tools and gear, and he was singing this song, Yahuwah, Yahuwah, hu, hey, hu, hey, 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 hey. And you can hear him coming in. And when he came up on shore, he had all of his tools dancing behind him to the power of this song. Right? Ganesh Chish for that reaction. Since then, the Chukanadi have not been poked fun at for not being strong or not having strength. And so why I wanted to bring this song this morning is because the strength in this collective movement is beautiful. We are all gathering tools to help us move this urgent need forward. And so I'm encouraging you all to imagine your tools, imagine your strength, imagine your medicine as we're singing this song this morning, and bring that into your space, into this space. And as you move forward, talking about what we need to talk about, and then taking action on it. So that's what we're going to do for you this morning. Ganesh Chish to my buddies for being here with me. Ganesh Chish, Fran, for joining me this morning.
Do you want to tell them the verse again in case they want to try to sing?
Oh, there's no verses. It's just vocals. Yahweh, Yahweh, who, hey, 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 hey. Just goes over and over. And we'll sing it a few times, get our blood moving. If you want to move around, if you want to come up here, we'll just sing for a little bit and then we'll get to work. Ganesh Chish, go ahead and have a seat. And I hope you enjoyed that and was able to bring your medicine in. Ganesh Chish.